Hello, quick update from the last episode. The museum in Nungarn contacted me and sent me a couple of photos to show me that within a couple of days of us leaving there, they'd converted the foyer and installed a TV and were already using the video, so that was great. The answer to the movie question from last time was the movie was Master and Commander, and Nick West was the first person to give us the answer, so well done, Nick. No question for this fortnight because we've not been watching much TV, so look out for a quiz in the next episode.
Yeah, Monkey Mire Resort, pretty expensive really. It's a resort. There's 400 or 500 campsites here in total. What is it, about $50 a night, and then once we got to the Easter weekend it jumps up to
43 and it went up to 88 or something.
43 goes up to 88 a night, probably because it's the Easter weekend. But then you also have to pay $25 per adult just to get in to the marine parks. That's an extra $50 there. So pretty expensive and very resorty, to be honest. Not really our style. Because the sun's pretty harsh, we've put the side shade and the front shade on, so we've got a bit of a shaded oasis in there by the van. It also keeps the inside of the caravan cool, having the awning out, because the sun never gets on the side of the van. Around the other side we've got a little awning which just keeps the fridge, keeps the sun off the fridge, so that helps the fridge to run in this hot weather. There we are, nice cool shaded spot. You can still see through these things, it just so it's not total blackout, you can see there, although the exposure on the camera will suggest it's brighter than it actually is. But it just keeps the sun off, makes things a bit more comfortable.
Okay, so this is just one of these really quick meals that we can do when it's very, very hot, which it is at the moment. So it's about 5 minutes preparation inside the caravan, which is boiling, and then we go outside to cook it and eat it. So it's just panko chicken. We only discovered panko from about 6 months ago, but it's this Japanese breadcrumbs that stay crispy. And so I've got panko, and I've got and then I've got some chicken breasts cut up into pieces, and so it's really simple. Just into the egg, into the panko, onto the plate.
Alright, so we bought this one ring gas cooker so we could use it outside. The good thing about this is it connects to the gas supply for the caravan, so we don't have to have separate gas. Just plugs in there. Obviously it's big enough to take a wok right in a frying pan, or it's also small enough just to take a simple saucepan.
You might be wondering what on earth we're doing cooking in the middle of the afternoon on a hot day. The answer is because we're going on a sunset cruise.
Okay, now we'd not heard of panko until we saw it on Cam Wild's YouTube channel called Wild Touring, and he was doing exactly what we're doing here. They served it with wraps, which we're going to do, bit of mayonnaise, some coleslaw. He also used this tonkatsu sauce, which I'm not bothered about, but Helen quite likes it. So we do this with chicken or with fish, just in a wrap. Really easy and really tasty. Well, they are, a bit of mayonnaise, bit of coleslaw. Mine's ready for the chicken just to get slapped on, and there you go, one wrap.
Yum. Hello and welcome to Worth Its Weight in Gold. This week's item is, do you want to lift it up? Is a fan, a big bulky fan that we bought from BCF. It's their BCF brand of Wanderer. It's about $80 and it runs off both 12 volt and 240 volt. And we 12 volt or 240 volt
Or
battery.
right, rechargeable
Battery. You can see it is pretty big and bulky, and we were definitely thinking, oh, do we want to have the hassle of carrying this, because we really haven't got any spare space for it to go, but we thought, yeah, we'll do it, and if necessary we'll give it to Kate to take back when we saw it in Esperance. But it's saved our lives, this thing. So during the day when we're travelling, it has to go on my bed, where it comes into its own really is at night time. So when, you know, if we're free camping and we haven't got 240, or if we're using the aircon. We don't like to run the aircon all night, so we'll run it till about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock maybe, and then we'll put the fans on. So this sits on the table just at the right height to blow, to sweep air over us, and it has made some very hot still nights into bearable nights basically. So definitely worth its weight in gold, that.
Did you say how much it cost?
Yeah, about $80 I think.
$80-90 from BCF.
Yeah. And
Companion do one exactly the same, and theirs are about $15-20 more expensive, but it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to leave. This is Hamlin Pool Station Stay as opposed to Hamlin Pool Caravan Park, which doesn't look very good to be honest. This is quite nice. It's all unpowered though, so yeah, you need your batteries charged. There's no drinking water here either, so you need full tanks. But it's very pleasant, very quiet. It's a bit looks a bit stormy today. There were people in these sites over here, pretty noisy. Kids just noisy quite late. But it's in the bush. It's yeah, good place to stay, I think. A lot of flies though. Need to come in the winter. Coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute 25 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, This is Capricorn Caravan Park in Carnarvon. We've been here for 3 nights, I think. It's alright. It's a bit old, a bit tired, but got plenty of mature trees. Got concrete slabs to put your van on, so they're nice and flat, nice and level. It's not too bad. We're all hooked up, ready to leave. We're leaving in about 10 minutes. There were a lot of other people left first thing this morning, sort of between 8 and 9 o'clock, so there was somebody there. There was somebody on the other side of us, there's somebody on this slab where I'm stood here, somebody over there, in fact 2 caravans over there. So it's quite popular. It's not too bad. Carnarvon's not a bad place at all. The Space Museum's quite interesting. The foreshore's quite nice. Yeah, not a bad place.
you going to indicate then?
I was.
Gascoyne Junction 50.
Yeah, that's what we've done. What's this road like then? So, okay, so we're in the Kennedy range. Just going to do a couple of, well, one short walk probably, maybe another one. But the road in here, about 70 kilometres of 60-70 kilometres of rough stuff. Been a bit of a jolt, but we're just going to go off up in this gorge here. It's only a couple of kilometres. It's not that long after they had a lot of rain. It's a couple of months ago, but it's already dried up here. Eat that grass, stay there. It's a dick. Yes, it's me. Go on, move south.
There's a cow. Big enough though, big enough horns.
Right, so 2 days ago it was my birthday. The plan originally was to go for a walk in the Kennedy range and then return to Gascoyne Junction and go for a nice meal in the tavern there, which has got quite a good reputation. But I'm afraid Cyclone Saroja put paid to those plans. It was clear that, well, we could have stayed where we were, although in retrospect that probably wouldn't have been the best idea. We really had a couple of options. One option was to go east from Gascoyne Junction and get further away from the coast. That would have been about 300 kilometres of pretty rough, nasty dirt track, but it would eventually got us to Meekatharra, and then we could have gone north from there. Alternatively, we could have gone back to the coast at Carnarvon and then gone south to Geraldton, where we'd just come from, and then go east from there, and also get to Mount Magnet and then go north through Meekatharra. Or the third option, which is the one we chose, which was to go north towards the cyclone, and then sort of veer off inland once we'd gone far enough north. That gave us the advantage of at least not sort of losing all the progress we'd made going north. So that's what we decided to do. That meant that on my birthday 2 days ago we got up early and we set off, and we ended up driving about 700 kilometres, and we got to a free camp on the Nonatara Tom Price Road, and then we came to Tom Price yesterday, and that's why we're here now. So it's been a bit of a change of plan. We really should be in Ballara today, which is a station close to Exmouth, and then we should be in Osprey Bay in Cape Range National Park tomorrow. The depot have already closed those sites. There's been a blue warning from Bureau of Meteorology, so they've closed those sites. They'll reopen those on Tuesday. We think we're going to stay here until Wednesday, let it blow out, and then we'll make our way to Exmouth. So we probably won't get to Exmouth until probably Thursday, but that's okay. Everything around here seems to be liable to flooding, so I'm sure it'll have a sign same as that other one. Although that one was, I mean, I don't know what this one's like, but that one was down the bloody
I know.
thing. So
Tucked away. I think this one was kind
I
of
think it's
like.
on the left. Well, it's not definitely on the left.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit up, a bit higher. But... Oh, actually, yeah, that is Tama.
It starts off Tama.
Well, it shouldn't be too far away, should it? Is there anybody else? I like other people around. Yeah, area subject to flooding.
I don't know why they bother putting them signs up.
There's a car.
Can't they? You need to just
Good.
say, if you're in the Pilbara, it'll flood. There's a caravan here.
Perform a U-turn
Good.
when possible.
There's loads of caravans here.
Oh, good. I like the safety of numbers, don't you?
Perform a U-turn when
Hi, good, thanks.
Hi.
In about a kilometre, they're about a kilometre behind. I've got 2 8.5s, mate. They're taking up the whole road, so I need you off the road, please.
Right, okay.
Alright.
Is there anything down there, like a...
Not a whole lot more, mate. See
Okay.
what you can pick out the next couple hundred, but don't go
Alright.
any further than
Yeah,
that.
cheers. Yeah.
It's going to be really hard.
Well, we're going to go in there.
What, in here?
Yeah.
Do you... Yeah, it's better than nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, he obviously thinks you're okay.
I'm not... Well, he's gonna pull over to that side. Yeah.
Jesus. Hello, welcome to this episode's Coffee and Cake. We have tested out the coffee in quite a few locations this time because we've done a fair amount of travelling. Starting off the fortnight with the bow shed at Monkey Mire. Is it Servo in Sharp Bay?
No, Cafe, Sharp Bay
Cafe
Cafe.
in Sharp Bay. Service station in Carnarvon, down to the
Gascoyne Bakery.
Gascoyne Bakery in Carnarvon, and
Gascoyne
then
Junction.
Gascoyne Junction, and then finally where we finished up.
Nanatara.
Oh God, Nanatara, and then finally we finished up at Tom Price. So fair number of different places there. Some awful, and you know, we're finding out for sure that service stations,
Roadhouses.
roadhouses are not the best places for coffee. You're better off with instant a lot of the time. Anyway, so the winner of this episode's Coffee and Cake is the very nice bow shed at Monkey Mire, because it's the outlet. Just the outlook couldn't be beaten. You're sitting there right on the beach, and it's nice and cool and shady. And the coffee's good.
Coffee's
The
good.
coffee's consistently of a high quality.
So the bow shed in Monkey Mire.
Yeah.
Coffee and Cake winner this week.